All right, Nick, we can go ahead and get started.
Awesome. Hi, Coach. So, going back to the first quarter, you guys had an 8-7 lead, and Georgia Tech went on a 15-0 run. Could you just talk about a little what happened in those 6 minutes in the middle of the first quarter and how you guys responded to that after?
Yeah, I think we kind of fell off our game plan a little bit of what we wanted to do defensively, and then that kind of bled into our offense. We couldn't really buy a shot or make a shot, and had some untimely turnovers. And they just made a really good run on us, and we weren't playing our best basketball on either end of the floor.
Yeah, but although you guys went down 15, you showed resilience the rest of the game. You kept it within reach. You didn't go down, and personally, like for me, I saw the defense improved. You guys had 10 steals throughout the game. So could you talk about like some of the adjustments you made throughout
Yeah,
the
I think
game
we got a couple. Some of our bench players got in there. I thought Nene came in and really gave us a spark on that defensive end, playing hard. JT came in and gave us a little bit from the one position. But really, I just think it was a matter of us moving and working a little bit more together. We pressed a little bit more, and I'm sure they weren't prepared for that because we haven't been doing a lot of that in our last few games, and that was a good spark. We did dig ourselves in too deep of a hole there that we couldn't seem to get out of.
Yeah. And then Taya Sidbury, like although you guys lost, she had another strong performance from her. Could you talk about like her play tonight and what she means to this team?
Yeah, she's just such a for us, a consistent scorer that finds a way. It doesn't matter that when bigs are a little bit bigger than her, she still finds a way to get inside of them and finish around the basket. And I think her 3-point shot is actually really, really good, and today it just didn't fall. And I know she's probably disappointed with that, but I thought she had really good looks. A couple went in and out, so just a matter of us taking our time on our shots, and we've just got to improve our 3-point shooting for sure.
Yeah. And shooting, I saw for a stretch in the third quarter there, you guys went 7 for 7. You were shooting well, but turnovers were the story. So how do you work on sort of limiting those turnovers so that can
Right.
get back into the game?
It's funny, our turnovers were so spread out between everybody today, right? It wasn't like one person was killing us. It was like they were all taking their turns, making bad decisions with the ball. So that a couple of things. We got to seal a little bit better when we're asking for the ball in the high post. We also have to be a little stronger with the ball with those passes. And then sometimes with us, we want to, and this is with all basketball players, you want to make like the pass, right?
Yeah.
That leads to something great as opposed to just the obvious pass. And that's something that I think we did a little bit today, that and we had too many one-on-one drives, which is indicative of how we didn't have very many assists. We kind of took it too much one-on-one as opposed to working our offense.
Yeah. And then final question, Kay Blackshear for Georgia Tech put up 16 points today. Played great. Could you talk about like how difficult it is to play against her and what makes her so difficult to guard?
Yeah, she's really strong, right? So she's like that downhill driver that can also shoot, so she's, to me, her 15 to 17 foot range is like a layup, right? For her, she's going to knock those down. So you have to come out and defend that, but then you got to really be ready to move your feet. And they run some nice little options for her that kind of get her tight off of a downhill drive. And I think our slides, like our secondary defense, was a little bit late today. So that's where we picked up some fouls, but it's also why we kind of couldn't get in there. I think she's a good player, and you really do need to be ready to slide and help the player, the initial guard, right, with your secondary defense. And we were a little bit step late on that today.
Yeah. Well, that was all I had. Thank you so much.